Hey, everybody. OGG, Overt Go Green here, back in the arena. How's it going? Today, we are playing Goblin Tribal. We are going to go right into the play queue. I've been trying to get up my standard rank, so this deck probably isn't the deck to up my standard rank with. But we're going to go right into the play queue here and see what we can do. You know, with some goblins. There'll be a link in the description to get to the deck tech. But right now we're gonna try to win a game with goblins in play, and we'll just hope it works out. Yeah, hope it works out here. No salad ever. No salad ever. Opponent goes first. I got goblins. Ooh, well, whatever. Let's bring out the goblins. So this guy's our little poker goblin, sure. They want to waste removal on that guy. They want to use removal on that guy. Maybe they don't have another shock for conspicuous snoop. Conspicuous snoop. Yep. Yeah, sure. Mountain is the next card. Great. That is not what goblins want. Fine. Bone crusher them. That's fine. Gonna play Bone Crusher? Sure. Oh, their own Relic Robber. That's cute. That's cute. Now we're both gonna have one of those stupid things. Sure. Yeah, I'll give you a nice. Here's what I think about that. I will say I love it. So because this thing can attack, if he doesn't actually kill it, oh, well, yeah, that kind of knew that was going to happen. I was going to say, because those things attack, they actually help lower the cost of, Embercleave, which is a really weird side effect of those things. Oh. Oh. That's a bummer right there. So I'm going to put down this as a forest and, I don't know, let them sweat a little bit. These things will attack because they can, not because they do anything. So if he lets this resolve, this could actually be amazing. If I can cast Relic Robber next turn and swing, I'll have attacking creatures to reduce the cost of Embercleave to 2. Actually, I'll have it no matter what. I could Battle Rattle. That'd make this guy a 4/2, 5/2. Get a bone. Okay, now I almost have to do that. Oh, he didn't swing. Okay, so now I almost have to try to do something sneaky like this. So I do this. No. See, this is why you got to watch the auto tapper, kids. Auto tapper will get you. So this should be 4 creatures attacking. That reduces the cost of Embercleave to 2. So when he goes to block here, I can get a pretty. Yeah, this is a unbelievably good block. So that's what I'm talking about with the trample damage with him. And now I'm suddenly in the lead here. Like, I'm suddenly feeling pretty good about where I'm at. I'm going to draw Red Cap Melee, which I don't even have to do anything, and it kills. As long as he doesn't Embercleave me back here, that'd be bad. Wouldn't that be just, yeah. You got it, buddy. Is it going to be enough to kill me? It is. Oh, no, it's not. I'm alive with 1. But it's enough to kill him. Good game, buddy. Good game. Good game. My goblins edged out your goblins. Just by a hair. Just by a goblin fingernail. Ha! Well, 1-0. The deck's pretty fun. I'll give it that. Let's jump right back in there. 1-0. Want to know? Deck's pretty fun. You know, that was definitely a fun little goblin swarm. Kept the pressure on them. I like how those little artifacts actually reduce the cost of Embercleave to the point where it actually won me the game. The damaging artifacts. Classic goblin fashion. This thing's hurting us? We'll use it. Uh-oh. A one-lander. Yeah, I can't risk that. Lots of landers. Now I have to keep, unfortunately. I probably don't need 2 Grumgullies. This could be bad for me. This is a Yorion deck in play. This is somebody playing a Yorion deck in a regular play mode. Well, you never know. I better put down a mountain. I got a red cap melee. I could blow up somebody if I absolutely had to. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's double scry to the top. Sure. Why not? Why not? Sure. Okay. Got nothing. I assume you're going to remove my Grumgully, but that's okay if they want to use removal on it. No? Sure. Instead, they want to cast Omen of the Sun. Oh, fine. Doom Foretold. Well, that's super bad. Yeah. Well, I could hope I top deck another Goblin here to cast. Nope, Mountain. Because why wouldn't it be a Mountain? Well, I'll pass turn. At least he has to get rid of one of his dorks. Sure. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got to see like a legit, straight up, pure deck. Because I think it'll really kind of show or highlight. So I can't get that back right now because I really need to cast Brash Taunter and then I can start Red Cap meleeing after that. So, yeah, I can't do anything here. So I will discard this Grotag Night Runner. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what that does. Do that. I will Brash Taunter. And Asumi probably is going to play another Doom Foretold. And that'll be that, as they say. But now I don't need any more land. So I can red cap melee this guy and get, I won't get this back, but I'll get a 2/2 out of it. Sure, Yorion. Yeah, I can definitely fight Yorion every turn. That sounds like my path to victory right there. Sure, guy. Why? Sure, I'll do that. Sounds like a plan. Ooh. So this is interesting. I have enough mana to cast this in response to him casting Yorion. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm going to use Embercleave on the defensive and see what happens. Yeah, that unfortunately is a thing. Yep, you got me. Yeah, fine. So we'll block and try to give myself as much extra time as I humanly can here. Another red cap melee isn't really going to help. Sure, doesn't matter. I have so much mana, it's ridiculous for this deck. Maze Mind Tome, yep. Yeah, this is really seems like a tier 1 deck that someone's playing in the play queue. LM Ross, Limraz. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You go ahead and do that. You got a lot of triggers to work your way through with your 65 card deck. Yeah, I'm okay taking the damage here. Gonna do anything else? No. Sure. I mean, I'm okay paying all the extra. It doesn't matter. It'll be his turn soon enough, and this goes back down to 1 mana anyway. So he's going to return that. Let's see what he does here. He returns that. Right away, I'm going to then use this. Zet that guy. Doink. And we will leave him out. Alright. I still lose the card, but I needed it to kill that guy while I still had the mana. I probably could have made a 3-3 there. That's probably a mistake, but whatever. Honestly, if Goblins is giving this guy all he can handle, I don't understand. I'm not sure I understand this guy's take on trying to like ping me to death here. Well, that's really too bad. We'll let him finally decide to finish me off at his leisure here. Alright, good. Alright. Good game. That's one of the most frustrating things about the Yorion deck. It's not that I don't feel that it's fair. Actually, it's a really fair deck, I think. And it's a good Magic deck. Lots of decisions to make. Just is so slow to play against. Like, you just gotta... Like, your opponent's like, oh, now I have to select 19 things to re-enter the battlefield. Every trigger. It's just a very, very slow process. Very slow. So back into it, 1-1 with Goblins. Capriz. Sure. This doesn't look... I mean, it doesn't look good. But then again, it's a Goblin deck in Standard. So I don't know what I expect it to look like. Seems as good as any. Swamp go? Swamp go. Oh, I like this art on the swamp. That's a cool... I know it's an M21 swamp, but special, but it's a cool looking swamp. Looks like a swamp. Right? Just like that looks like a plains. Oh boy, what is this? Pay 3 life, flip a coin. Oh, please, please use that ability. Grotag Bug Catcher first. So next turn, when I play Conspicuous Snoop, it's doing a little more damage. White-black rogues? White-black coin flippers? Yeah, you got me. You got me with the Tavern Swindler. K-Frizz. Man, I haven't seen this card. Indulging Patrician is a 1/4 flyer. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life, each opponent loses 3 life. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if he'll use it. I wonder if that's part of the game plan. Well, let's find out. Let's cast this guy. Of course, Red Cap Melee will kill. Let's see if he falls for it. Let's see if he thinks there's a combat trick and lets it through. I got red cap melee coming up next, so I can kill the 1/4 flyer if I absolutely have to. And a goblin deck against a coin flip deck. Please tell me that's what this is. We'll give him the lovey face. That's fabulous. That is fabulous. Yep. I'm gonna block that. No, I'm not gonna block. I'll take 3. This guy's got lifelink? Sure. Thinking about doing something. Does nothing. Okay. So let's cast this first. Say red. Cast this guy off the top. And do 7 to him? Alright, goblins. You got some removal for me? Erebos' intervention. What was that? Oh, you gain X light. Oh, interesting. So he could have... Alright, yeah, you got me with that guy. Okay. I would have let this guy through, I promise you. Another Tavern Swindler. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. All the Tavern Swindlers. Oh, he got it. Of course he did. Well now, this leads us to an interesting conundrum, doesn't it? So, do I play more dudes? Or do I get rid of this guy? Or do I play more dudes? Because he's just going to coin flip me to death if I'm not careful. So I think the right call here is to play dudes. And I'm going to swing with everybody, see what he does. Sure. Sure. So I'm in trouble still, but I got another Conspicuous Snoop and a bug catcher coming next turn. And maybe there's something off the top there that's good. More goblins, hopefully. Of course, it's another land. 4, 5. I could put Brash Taunter down. I think that's definitely what I have to do here. I mean, at 5 mana, I'm gonna leave. I don't want Conspicuous Snoop to die if he doesn't have to. He thought about flipping the coin. Man, I can't believe this Tavern Swindler deck. This is awesome. So you don't see this stuff in standard ranked, probably because it's equally bad. Faith's Fetters, sure. I can still use his ability if needed. Or does Faith's Fetters not let me use activated abilities? Can't be activated. That's a bummer. And another bonus guy. Okay. So now I think it's okay to swing. He doesn't know what I have necessarily. Now I think it's okay to swing, and if he blocks, he blocks. That's okay. sounds the Goblin makes. Hilarious. Anointed Player, a 1/1 lifelinker that he has enough mana to make a 4/4. That's real. Okay, so I do this. Name red again. So at least all my guys are the right size to beat this guy if he makes it huge. Oh, Embercleave is next. I easily have enough mana for it, so let's swing out and keep pressuring him. He might buff and kill somebody, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I'm wearing you down, buddy. Deals combat damage to a player. Exile, you may play that card this turn. Okay. Oh, good game. He scoops. Goblins, too much for him. Never-ending goblins. Got him. 2-1 in play. Man, this deck is hilarious. From the sound effects to the fact it gets paired up against Goblin? Nope. To the fact it's getting paired up against just hilarious. I got Tavern Swindler deck was... Kind of wish it would have beat me, to be honest with you. All right, here I come. Up against Kibui. Jeez Louise. If he's playing red, I'm going to beat him. I mean... I got a mulligan in this hand. I'll keep this. Bye-bye, Grumgully. Well... Yeah, bye-bye, Grumgully. Let's see, watch him play red. Oh, thank goodness I didn't keep that. All right. So, looks like we're going to be on rogues here. So at least if he blocks this guy, it'll kill a different guy. Like if he flashes in a guy, I can at least use it to kill somebody. I assume this is blue-black rogues just because of his first play there. But we'll see in a second. We will see in a second. Murkwater Pathway. Yep. You got me. Milled 2 cards over. And the third one, too. Milling all sorts of cards. Wait a second. Did I mulligan Grump? Yep, there he is. Okay. I mean, sure. I mean, you can't block anyway, right? So if I draw a forest, it's Grumgully. If I don't, it's Protag and the Battle Shaman. Yep, keep milling me. You got me. Oh, Red Cap is helpful. Red Cap is very helpful. So the problem here is he probably has the counter, some kind of counter spell. Well, let's hit him first. Let's see if he counters Grotag. I really don't want him to counter Red Cap melee, because Red Cap melee basically kills everything in his deck. Sure. It's probably a smart use of Jawari Disruption over... Yeah, you keep milling me. I mean, you got me. You're definitely going to mill me. You're going to mill me all crazy all day long here. Well, let's see if you counter this guy. Sure. Anti-cognition. I don't see enough people playing that card. That card seems pretty sweet. So now is the time to try to hit him with Red Cap melee. Let's see if he lets it resolve or he has a third counter spell. Alright, so I got that. Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye, land. I have enough of you. So I assume he's looking through my graveyard because he has Zareth-san that he's going to cast on me. Like, in a second here. No. He uses... Okay. Huh. So he is on the mill plan. He really wants to mill me. Well, this will make this a lot better. Counterspell? No? Yeah, that guy. Yes. I mean, unfortunately, I think unless I draw... Like, if I top deck Embercleave, okay, like, he probably is holding a counterspell, I would assume. But, man, he is racing me down relatively quick here. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I would bring back I mean, I don't know. Heraldic Banner is probably your best bet. Because Heraldic Banner can give all your blue creatures another +1/+0 and more black mana. Maybe you name black. So now I don't think it matters. Now I don't think I can actually beat him. Sure. Drumgully, yeah. So now I literally don't think I can beat him. This guy can block Zareth-san all day. But, unfortunately, I mean, he's not going to block this guy. So I'm taking 2 in the air no matter what. Yep. Yeah, that does it. That does it. Good game, good game. Still a fun deck, though. Almost had him. That's what goblins always say, right? You want me to scoop? Okay. That's what goblins always say. Good game. What is that? 1 and 3? 1 and 2? I don't know. I'll squeeze in one more game here. I think that I won my first one. Oh, I won 2 and I lost 2, I think. I don't even remember. See, that's how fast, that's how your memory's got to be with goblins. You got to just, happens, forget about it. Right? All right, now this is a much better goblin curve, so to speak. So we're going to go right into, we're going to make my opponent think that maybe something's up here. So the reason I do him first is so when I go into Fissure, when I go into Fissure Wizard, now there's some choices here. So let's go be a 2/2. Yeah, let's attack and see what he does. Sure. So Grumgully's coming down here. If he wants to race, we can try to outrace him and just overwhelm. Ooh. Oh. Well then. Let's just attack. Let's see who he's going to block. Probably going to go bad for you. Sure. I mean, I don't care about equipping Embercleave to someone else. It doesn't obviously I'm fine with that. And like more dudes doesn't bother me. And anyway, I gotta kill Skeet. I'll just put this. Maybe he'll lots of block. So he wants to leave up Skeet Swarm, that's fine. Next turn, Heraldic Banner and the Red Cap melee to kill Skeet Swarm or kill whatever he does. Oh, well, kill Migratory Greyhorn. That's also fine. Yeah, gets a land, gets a 3/4. Yeah, it's a good series of turns. It's a good series of turns. So Heraldic Banner for red. And then a Red Cap melee onto that guy. Sacrifice that. Sure, all attack. Sure, I don't think that's big enough. Sure, you can do it that way too. Sure. I will do 3 to your face. And now I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately that's not going to be enough to stop a 5. I mean, absolutely, you're definitely making a lot of scoops. Not enough. All right. I think that was 5 games. So that deck's a lot funner than it looks. Yeah, I think that was 5 games. So let's check the deck. I went 3 and 2 in play. Everything did really well. Honestly, the only card that I wasn't impressed with was Brash Taunter. I just think it's too high on the curve. Like maybe the top of the curve should just be Battle Rattle Shaman. The only other, I'm trying to think what other goblins there are. Oh, not in the deck, just anywhere. You know, I did not put in the arena-only goblins, so let's just ignore those guys. This is straight terrible. This guy is not terrible. He actually might be a legitimate 1-drop. Arsonist is, you know, Tunnelers doesn't count. This guy's terrible. Goblin Gathering is an arena card, doesn't count. This guy might not be bad, coming equipped with Double Strike, but we're not playing any buffs. Red Cap Raiders is a goblin. I mean, that honestly might be better than Brash Taunter in this deck. And these are arena card, so we didn't use them. Wizardry's pointless. Mad Erratter is pointless. Brash Taunter is pointless. He's just too high on the curve to do anything, and it's not what we're trying to do with this deck. Honestly, either Tunneler. No, Tunneler's an arena card, so we can't use him. I'm trying to not use the arena-only cards. Weaselback Red Cap is not a bad mana dump. So maybe drop Brash Taunter and put in Weaselback. Maybe drop 1 Heraldic Banner and put in another Weaselback, so you have 2 Weaselback. The Night Runner is also not super. So maybe drop 2 Night Runners, a Brash Taunter, and a Heraldic Banner, and put in 4 Weaselback Red Caps. That might be an improvement. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, right? If you have any suggestions, comments, how would you build a standard Goblin deck? I don't know. The deck was super fun to play. Give it a shot if you're up for a little bit of a challenge, shall we say. Anyway, you guys have a good one. OGG, out!